It's just make sure you like getting, I'm gonna be sitting up at the front. Cause when we finish, she messed up all my bed sets. She got something to relax me when I'm under stress. Never told her, let her know what she best. She like to spell a name with a tongue on my chest. With this good, I know it is. She full of surprise, I don't know what she'll do next. But while she sleep, I sneak quick and do the next. And when she go out, she shut down. Sorry, you were putting it down. She like to do her own and get her own check. My busted, baby, keep on. She got seated in the fast lane, got her to the phone, man. Trying to get back to her love. Best believe she got the good thing. She run it over the ass. All right. We're going to go ahead and get this program started. Thank y'all again for coming out tonight, joining us for our second annual Trans Day of Remembrance program. For many of us, this is kind of a once a year memorial or honor, but for the family and friends of these victims, they are grieving them on a daily basis, 365, 24/7. So today is a day that we want to join them in honoring, their loved ones, saying their names, keeping their names alive, because they were tragically taken from us. Unfortunately, Dallas has been a hub of, trans murders and assaults against black trans people for the last few years, and we're getting tired of it. We get sick and tired of it, and so tonight we just want to honor them. We want to say their name. So join us. We have 3 individuals that were taken from us this year, so we want to honor them. Kier Solomon, she was taken this year, a young baby in Arlington. And so, we just want to say her name on tonight, Kier Solomon. Miss Coco, she was another trans individual that was taken from us this year, beloved, and Tiffany Thomas. So we are doing a special dedication to these individuals on tonight because they are the most recent tragedies that we've had to face here in our community as of late. Moving on, we'd like to acknowledge Artigas Madden. She's from Denton. She's another one of our black trans women that we lost. China Doll Gibson. She's the daughter of our MC and show director tonight, Nicole Monroe. It's kind of how I met China Doll when she came here to perform with us some years ago. Very vibrant, beautiful individual that spread love all across the globe. So we definitely miss her, and we wanted to say her name on tonight and keep her name alive. Shay Schuler, we lost Shay back in 2015. Unfortunately, Shay shot, burned, very horrific over in the medical district area. So we want to say Shay Schuler's name on tonight and honor Shay Schuler. Jeanette Tovar, we also like to acknowledge Jeanette Tovar on tonight and say her name. We lost her some years back, so we always like to keep her in our thoughts. Carla Pavone, we lost her a few years ago. Tragically, her killer has been caught, so we have some justice in her case. Guinevere, yes, absolutely. Guinevere Song, she was tragically taken by her father some years back in Waxahachie. So we always like to acknowledge Guinevere. We have gotten to know her mom, Marty, over the years. She's gotten very involved in community, very involved in helping us to raise awareness for trans people and keep Gwen's name alive. She's going to Austin, going to fighting with the administration and everything. So we appreciate Marcy, and we want to acknowledge Guinevere on tonight. Chanel Lindsay was another one of our black trans beloved women that we lost last year, year before, but her killer
has been caught, and he just received 37 years. His trial was ended a few days ago. He got sentenced for 37 years. So we can definitely celebrate, some justice in Chanel's case. So thank you so much for that. Mercy Mack, we lost Mercy a few years ago, so we always like to acknowledge Mercy. Mercy was, a beautiful individual that was loved. We got to know Mercy's mom, family, and sisters through this tragedy. A very loving family, and they miss Mercy dearly. So we'd like to acknowledge Mercy Mack and say her name on tonight. Bianca Giselle Starr. I'll be the first one to admit that the media got this one wrong. The media got this one wrong, and we wanted to acknowledge Bianca tonight because she's been left out of our previous TDOR programs, just because there was a lot of the media. Media can sometimes get things wrong, but we have corrected it. And we are now acknowledging Bianca as a member of our community that has been lost. So moving forward, Bianca we'll be paying tribute to Bianca in our future TDOR program. So we want to say her name on tonight, and rest in peace, Bianca. Nicole Hall was one of my good girlfriends I grew up with. She was taken from us a few years ago. You probably heard of her case on the news at White Rock Lake and that whole incident. So we still seeking justice in her case. Malaysia Booker. Yeah. Okay. She be turning up. Malaysia, boisterous. We love Malaysia. All you gotta do is go on Facebook and type her name in. I'm sure a video will pop up of her cutting up and doing what she do. So and we miss her. She kind of reminded myself of me when I was younger, and it is just sad to me that she's not here anymore. Her life was cut so short, and I just feel in my heart that she would be putting Dallas on the map today, as talented and as creative as she was, and the journey that she was on. So we're going to acknowledge Malaysia every year, and that whole thing went viral. It was a mess. But I know that we're hopeful that we want to receive justice, and as a leader, all I can do is be hopeful that we as a Black trans community continue to live our lives without being discriminated on or without being killed just for living our life and being who we are. Love is just, we're going to have to do better at acknowledging who we love and what's right and what's wrong. I mean, this is 2022, and so everybody is a little trisexual nowadays. We're trying a little bit of this and trying a little bit of that. So, there is no reason for nobody to feel no type of way about their experiences and themselves exploring their sexuality. So guys, stop killing us. It's not that serious. Have a little fun, and if it's not for you, that's fine, move on. But, you do not have the right to take lives, just because you're not comfortable within self, and you haven't grasped the concept of who you are as an individual. And so we need help for those individuals too. So, I'm not throwing under the bus that they are killers, but we do have to acknowledge, in order for us to move forward, they have some issues that need to be addressed. Whether they need to speak to have some counseling, or they need to talk through what they've been raised to believe, because in my opinion, that's what they're battling. They're battling, I was raised as a Christian, my grandmother and my grandfather probably wouldn't approve of what I'm doing, and then society is beating down on me and my choices and who I choose to love. So it's hard for me to accept that. And that's when the killings come in. So we have to start teaching our Black men that it's okay to love who you want to love. It's not that serious, boo. Love who you want to love, go have your fun. And like I said, if it's not for you, move on and do you. And hey, it's whatever. So, but this is a night for us to acknowledge us. And I'm with New Trans Movement. We have changed over probably 200 names. It's probably 20 individuals in this room right now who we have assisted with name changes. And they're now living their lives to the fullest. You know, they're getting jobs, they're traveling, the opportunities are endless. So, you know, and that's kind of what the hope were when we started the organization, that we would affect people that way. Even now, they're standing here, that's doing it, we working on her, getting her together. So it's unfortunate, you know, that we didn't get a chance to meet these young ladies and help progress, you know, and I'm so sorry. But we're going to, they didn't die in vain, because we're going to fight until we have no more fight in us for our sisters and our brothers and our siblings. So I done enough talking. What we'll do right now is light some candles, and due to us being inside the club, we'll light a few candles. We probably won't light them all, because y'all know it's a lot of synthetic hair and all kinds of stuff flying around here. So we don't want no problems tonight with nobody, honey. All right, so just did for our entertainers. We have a great lineup of entertainers tonight. Y'all. Some of these numbers were handpicked because they were just so inspirational, and I love the song so much. They're gonna come out and do their thing, but we're gonna open the show up with our MC for the night, and it's Nicole O'Hara Monroe. And I just want, before we bring her out, I just kind of want to. Trans Awareness Week was last week, and it leads up to today. And I met Nicole, you know, back in probably 2012, and we instantly bonded. And so it's just been that way ever since. And I want to acknowledge her because she has worked so hard to build her character and her individuality, and she inspired. She inspired all of us. We have watched her work. And she's no stranger to community. She does her community service. She helps us when we need fundraisers, whatever it is. And so I want to acknowledge her on tonight. We love her and we appreciate all of her efforts. So without further ado, I'm going to bring her on out. Bringing to the stage, Nicole O'Hara Monroe.
So don't be afraid to
Give it up for Nicole O'Hara Monroe.
Hello, everybody. I know that song was a little somber, but I said hello, everybody. All right. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to wake the energy up in here. First of all, I want to give a special thank you to Miss Shannon Walker for inviting me and having me here. She was talking about how people inspire her to do what she does, but I want her to know that I'm inspired by you and all the work that you have done for advocating and marching with the drums for our community and everything that you do. I'm very grateful for it, and I thank you so much. Anything I can do to ever help, you know, all you gotta do is call me, girl. I'll be right there. I forgot my shirt, though. Yeah, that's your up there. I'm gonna just sit there right there. Okay. Woo. Can a bitch get a beverage? Yeah, see those water line preferably, thank you, please. Wait, what's going on? We need another. Do we have another microphone up there, rude boy? Cause you know, she's not gonna be quiet. This lady is not gonna be quiet over here. She got me emceeing the show, but she's not gonna be quiet over here. So we need another microphone. So you're gonna be a co-MC tonight, bitch. You're not supposed to keep calling me to the side over here. No, ma'am, not tonight. She always talk about, I want y'all to do everything, you know, I'm gonna let you MC. She can't do nothing by herself. She gotta do everything herself. She can't let nobody else do here, girl. Come on up here, bitch. Come on, stand with me. You ain't never been no MC, you gonna be an MC tonight, okay? Now, what were you trying to tell me?
We didn't do the prayer.
We didn't do the prayer, let's pray.
Okay, come on, Jacoby.
Come on up here, Jacoby. Everybody, can we have a moment of silence, please, if you don't mind? Everybody at the bar, if you guys don't mind giving us just a moment of silence for just a moment. We're gonna have a quick prayer.
I'm gonna get in the way and out the way.
Take your time, baby.
Divine Creator, Divine Spirit, Father God, Mother God, all that you are in limitless time and space. From your place of love, you weep with us, you mourn with us, in our grief and in our times of fear. Hold us in your loving embrace as we remember and as we honor those lost to senseless death in our transgender, gender nonconforming communities. Divine One, you know their names, even when they were misnamed or misgendered, as a final act of aggression, erasure, and non-existence. You see each one as beloved, as your divine creation, made in your image and likeness. You call each by their chosen name, and you claim them as your children. God of wonder, we thank you for being beyond gender identity and gender expression, but seeing us all as the imperfect yet perfect creations that you created us to be. God of peace, comfort those who mourn more than just a name, but a person, a laugh, a hug, a phone call, a text message that will never be again. Comfort those who seek answers to why these senseless acts continue to happen over and over. Gracious and Holy Spirit, continue to give courage and strength to each community activist, each community ally that stands up, speaks up, and confronts the media, the politicians, the religious opponents of the transgender and gender nonconforming community. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, do not allow us to become complacent in accepting November 20th as just another day each year, but allow it to be a springboard, causing us to be the voices of the community members, the family members who can no longer speak for themselves. That we don't just remember to say their names, but to utilize the power that comes from their names and their deaths to mobilize in an effort to intentionally decrease the number of the names added to the list each year. In Jesus Christ's mighty matchless name I pray and I pray. Amen, Ashe, and so it is.
Amen. Thank you. And this is Minister Jacoby J. Gray, everybody. He is on Facebook. He has prayer circles and he does the whole 9 yards. So baby, if you're feeling a little like you need a little prayer, honey, come over and holler at Jacoby. He'll get you together. Thank you, Jacoba. We appreciate that. The prayer was a little long, but we love it. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking. Hey, but one last thing.
I don't even need them.
No, sister, one last thing. I want to give it up for House of Rebirth, y'all. House of Rebirth have stepped in and they have started housing girls, something that's never been done in Dallas before. It ain't never been done. Hey, when I was coming up, I was homeless, you know, so was I. Yeah, so, you know, that's some iconic, some movements, some big movements.
I'm gonna say this though. Think about all the ladies in this room right now who have put this program together, who have come together to honor our fallen sisters and brothers. What we're doing right now, think of where we came from and where we are now. We're the leaders in our community. We're the ones that's changing the face of this community and what we want for girls that are coming behind us. So I want to give it up for every girl in this room that,
well, let me sit down there, girl.
We came a long way, and we have a longer way to go, but we are going to march on, honey. And in that spirit, I want you guys to please give it up and welcome to the stage another one of our beautiful trans women in this community. She's been performing for years. I love her. She's the auntie to us all. Please give it up and make some noise for Miss Candy Kane.
This experience too painful to talk about, so I hold it in till my heart can mend and be brave enough to love again. A place still belongs to us. Stays beside in my mind.
The Mariah Carey of Dallas. Everybody give it up for the Candy King. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want to see you bend over and pick up that money in that pretty dress. I'm just kidding, girl. Do not. Can we get a gentleman to come up here and pick up her droppings? Well, thank you so much. It's a kind sir.
Droppings, girl.
Yes, a drag dropper.
Good.
Yeah. You missed one. There you go. Thank you. So one more time, everybody. Give it up for the beautiful Miss Candy King. Love you too. Put my dress in my bag when you finish. Getting a little feedback. Wait, hold on. Let me get another sip of my cocktail, girl. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Can I see my cocktail with y'all? I don't care if you put nothing in it, just make sure you let me know what it is. Are you guys enjoying yourselves so far? I want to personally thank everybody that is here to see us today. I didn't know, we never know what to expect or what we're gonna get. Support means everything, and the fact that you guys took your time out to come out here and support us today, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We're gonna keep the show moving along, and welcome to the stage another. She's Louisiana beauty from where I'm from. Hey, we got another Louisiana people in the house. Yes, honey. I can't wait to go home for Thanksgiving. It's gumbo season, baby. Let's welcome to the stage at this time the very beautiful Miss Jane Summers.
When I was young, I would look in the mirror. Didn't know it then, but now it couldn't be clearer. I remember being filled with such wonder before learning that the world can be harsher. Who you love or the color of your skin, or the place that you were born and grew up in. Shouldn't decide how you will be treated, 'cause we're all the same and everybody's breathing, waiting for a change to set us free, waiting for the day when you can be you and I can be me, waiting for a hope to come around, waiting for the day when hate is lost and love is found. Waiting for a change. Waiting for a change. Yes. For all the brave and the souls who went before us, stand tall, the crowd and lift your voices. Let them know who we are and our choices. And one day we won't have to sing this chorus. Waiting for a change to set us free. Waiting for the day when you can be you and I can be me. Waiting for a hope to come around. Waiting for the day when hate is lost and love is found. Waiting for a change. Waiting for a Waiting for a I was young, I would look in the mirror and see it coming, now it couldn't be clearer.
beautiful dresses everybody borrowed from me tonight on the stage. It looks so good up here. Make sure you don't fold that up. Hang that up on a hanger. Take that with me when I leave too. Yes, I can. And if I can't fit it, I know how to take it in, so I can fit it. I gotta take it in. No, not with all that wagging you dragging. You gonna have to let it out, sister.
Is you mad, bitch?
Not y'all, not ever. I'm never hating on a bitch. I'm a congratulator, bitch. I'm just saying, sister. If it got a four-way stretch on it, sister, we can work with something. I'll let it out for you. Shit. Rude boy so messy. Ain't nobody answering nothing up there in the DJ booth. Bitch, just play the music. Messy hoe. Y'all give it up for DJ Rude Boy, our resident DJ and club manager here at Marty's Live. My brother, when he ain't on the host row selling pussy, he playing CDs.
Yes, and so while you're on that point, sister, we do want to acknowledge DJ Rude Boy, Marty's Live, and the staff for hosting us every year. We appreciate that. They're one of our inclusive bars, you know, where the black community can go, let their hair down, go in the bathroom and, you know, play and do it. No, I'm just playing. But it is inclusive and we love it. She ain't lying.
Look, I was the first girl to have a show when they opened this bar. So I was gonna have it no other way. You gonna have me in my community in this motherfucker, one way or another. And here we are. And I have to say, anytime I have to give it up for my boss, Mr. Lonzie Hirschner, because anytime I go to him and ask him, can we have an event here for anything with the trans community, he is 100% yes, and he donates. So please give it up for the owner of the club, Mr. Lonzie Hirschner. Let's keep that energy going, you guys, and welcome to the stage at this time, our baby girl, Miss Kendra Renaissance. Make some noise. Yeah, but the technical difficulty. Start it over? Oh, okay. Y'all act like she ain't come out here, and I ain't saying no. We're gonna try one more time, okay? One more time, y'all. Give it up for Kendra Renaissance. Yeah. Come on, beautiful.
Special dedication to Malaysia Booker. Special dedication to Malaysia Booker.
Told you to stay, please don't go, 'cause I love you.
Right. At this time, you guys, I think we're going to move into a different portion of our program right now. Oh, real quick, everybody listen up all around the building. If you're driving a gray Nissan Sentra, you know the one you got from Clay Cooley with your taxes. I'm just playing. But if you know you're driving a gray Nissan Sentra, you parked over by these people's house behind us, please move your car. We don't need them towing you or calling the cops or disturbing our program. Amen? So please go and move your car immediately. Or we'll have Clay Cooley come and claim it back for us. Yours paid for mine too. But I was smart enough to park mine in a spot. At this time, you guys, we're going to move to the other half of our program. It is the Say Their Name ceremony, where we're going to honor all of our honorees and fallen trans brothers.
You ready to go? No.
Do we have our list?
Yes. Thank you. Oh, sorry. We can't stay too close with the little feedback.
Hold on, I'm going to have to switch. Come over here, girl. I'm going to have to switch hands.
Switch hands, girl, like you be doing.
Tip over. There we go.
No, I'm just playing. Okay, look. So, hey, y'all. Welcome again. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start reading the names of, we have quite a few names. It was like 46 names this year. One of the largest number of names that we have had in probably a decade. So, it's so unfortunate. I'm so sad. And I'm so tipsy as well. So,
you want me to read them, sister?
Well, we got people lined up. So, okay. I'm going to start off with 5 names. And if you'd like to read 5 names, you can, sister. Actually, you can start off with 5 and then I'll go.
Okay, great.
Perfect. So, there we go, y'all. So, 3. Tiana Alexander. Samuel Edmund Damian Valentine. Bianca Muffin Banks, Dominique Jackson, 50 bands. All right, thank you. Alexis Braxton, China Cadillo, and these are 2 siblings, Jeffrey J.J. Bright and Jasmine Kennedy. They were both killed at the same time, and they're both trans or non-binary. That is so sad. Jenna Franks, Diamond Kyrie Sanders, Rihanna Pardo, Jada Peterson.
Dominique Lucius, Remy Fiddle, Tierra Banks, Natalie Smut, Iris Santos.
Tiffany Thomas, Carrie Washington, Jaharia Del Alto, Whispering Wind Bear Spirit, and Sophie Vasquez.
Danica, Danny Henson, Serenity Hollis, Oliver, Ollie Taylor, Thomas Hardin, Ho Black.
We have EJ Vulcan, Taya, Aston, Shay, Vanderpump, Tara Marie, Lewis, and Miss Coco.
Pooh Johnson, Jasasia Monet, Brianna Hamilton, Kier Laprie Cartier, and Mel Groves.
Royal political stars. Zoella Zoe Rose Martinez. Joe Acker. Jesse Hart.
Ricky Otomuro, Marquisha Lawrence, Jenny DeLeon.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody who participated in reading the names. As I said before, thank you. It's been more names than we've ever had to read, and it's really sad and unfortunate. And it brings my tipsy status way down. And so, we have to do better as a community. You know, we have to start looking after our trans siblings, you know, just at all costs. When I was coming up, my gay brothers and my friends was there with me 24/7. They wouldn't let me go anywhere. If, you know, things like this wasn't going on, you know, in the capacity that's going on now, but they were with me all the time. So we have to be accountable and we have to be strategic when we are protecting our black trans people and when we are looking after our black trans folk. And we also have to, you know,
look after ourselves also.
We also have to look after ourselves. You can't be responsible for nobody else if you're not responsible for yourself first.
Yes.
And so, but we also, you know, we need safer spaces and we need better accommodations for trans people in this city. So until we can work on some of the systems that were created for us to fail and reverse those and do better within society and within our city, we have to change. So thank you very much.
Thank you for being a part of the change. We're gonna keep the show moving, you guys, and welcome to the. I want to ask you real quick. We had a quick. All right, there we got it cleared up. Let's welcome to the stage at this time our next entertainer. She is Kenzea Dior Black.
Don't miss you. I'll find a way to get through. Living without you, 'cause you were my sister, my strength, and my pride. Only God may know why. Still, I will get by. So suddenly, so long. How could it be that our sweet memories were beyond all that we had planned? Now that you're gone, every day I go on, but life's just not the same. I'm so empty inside, and my tears I can't hide. But I'll try to face the pain. Though I'm missing you, I'll find a way to get through. Living without you, you were my sister, my strength, and my heart. Only God may know why. Still, I will get by.
Take it down. Take it down. Work out.
Go outside, go outside. The days begun. There's a world to love me. And to share my love, no one to care, no one who's here to take care of me. Nobody. What must I feel so lonely without you here? Oh, I wish it was we share. I can't wait until it's now my face is
bent over in that pretty dress. You're so pretty as hell. Now, I want to make sure, because I'm a stickler for this, I want to make sure I pronounce, how do you pronounce your name? I want to make sure I say it correct.
Okay.
Kinzea. Everybody, please, if you will, give it up for the very beautiful Kinzea. Is this all your family right here? That's all your family? It's your daughter? Listen, go for y'all mamas and daughters and brothers and nieces. Let me tell y'all something. The same way y'all just showed up for her, that was very beautiful. But the same way y'all just showed up for her is how we have to show up for each other all the time. You hear me? Y'all hold each other up. I know this is a difficult time and a difficult moment, losing somebody so tragically and violently. I lost my daughter the same way. I know how it feels. And I saw the way y'all embraced this girl just now, and it was such a beautiful moment. I want y'all to do that for each other all the time. Hold each other up, build each other up, lift each other up, so that you can continue having beautiful moments like these, not just on days like this, but all the time. Thank y'all all for coming. That was so beautiful. So beautiful. Let's keep the energy moving. Y'all still with me? If you're having a good time, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah. If you're drinking, let me hear you say yeah. That's good, because the more you drink, the better I'm gonna look. Wait, are we ready? Leilani? Shannon? You ready? We ready to keep moving on? Really quickly, I don't know if she's still here. Another one of our trans leaders is in the building tonight. I don't know if she left. Naomi, did we acknowledge her already?
My legs.
This lady is another one of them. She's the trans representative for an organization here in Dallas. It's called Abounding Prosperity. She's the trans representative. If you need to speak with her about anything that you need, any trans men or women that are in the building today, you can. I'm going to. I was going to announce your organization when you come out here. Girl, she's so bossy tonight. I know you put the program together, cousin, but I got the microphone right now. I got you. I ain't gonna forget you, girl. Shit, let me hear what you beat, Mike. Yo, sister, back there acting crazy. Let's welcome to the stage at this time, you guys are next to the table. Give it up for Sincere.
Cherish the chance, even when there's no one sitting there. But I cherish not a house, and a house is not a home when there's no one there to hold tight and no one there. You can give good night.
Y'all showing some love now.
A room is still a room, even when there's nothing in there but blue. But it's not a house, and a house is not a home when the two of us are far apart, and one of us has a broken heart. Oh, please be there. Still in love. I said, still in love. Still in
Why do y'all be committing to stuff if y'all can't? Y'all have to stop doing that.
I want you and need you. Still in love. Say you're gonna be in love with me. It's driving me crazy to think that my baby will end still in love with me. Are you gonna be? Say you're gonna be. Are you gonna be? Say you're gonna be. Are you gonna be? Say you're gonna be. Well, 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 well. Still in love, so in love, still in love with me. Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Still in love with me.
Give it up for Cynthia.
All right. Y'all, we got some very attractive trans entertainment in the city. And look at Cortez, the trans gentleman, y'all. Hey, Cortez. How you doing? This is Cortez, y'all.
Ooh, he's single?
He is? I don't know. Shit. Is there an answer for you? Are you single? Yeah, he's single. All right. Me too. That's my brother. I love him, Cortez. He's, he just won an award, the most handsome trans gentleman in the world, or something like that. So,
he deserves it.
we want to acknowledge that he's the most handsome in Dallas, Texas. Yes. All right. Yes, God.
Yeah.
Moving right along, the next entertainer is very instrumental, as I mentioned earlier, in creating the House of Rebirth. The House of Rebirth is a transitional house where trans people can go, get themselves together, kind of reflect on their life and what's going on. What's going on over here, baby? It's kind of loud.
It's loud, my baby.
What's the tea?
Focus on that, baby.
Oh, yes, she is. Hello. I can't say nothing about that. All right. Yes, ma'am. All right, so, we just want to shout out the House of Rebirth and let you all know that they've been very instrumental in housing our young black trans women, giving them time to reflect and get their lives together and stuff. So that's never been done here in the city before. So we have to say thank you and show gratitude to Pocahontas Duval and Working for that. So, without further ado, we will bring on to the stage Pocahontas Duval, my little sister. Come on out, Pocahontas.
I'm so sorry. Everything you were to me is gone in an instant. Now I'm left going crazy. I've got tears welling up in my eyes as I'm sitting here crying, wondering why you had to leave me, why you had to go. Now I'm left going crazy, going out of my mind. This pain that I'm feeling keeps me trembling inside. I I get a burning sensation when I imagine your face, but then I look up and you're gone, and loneliness fills this place. I never knew you meant so much to me until you were gone so suddenly. Though I miss you, I'll find a way to get through. Living without you, 'cause you were my sister, my strength, and my pride. Only God may know why. Still, I will get by. And that's where some of my friends are. Friends who have traveled with me through my wonderful.
Right, y'all, give it up for Pocahontas Duval. Work out, little sister. Work out.
When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love. I wish I was home. I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. Right next to the door, grass, never to leave. Suddenly the raindrops that fall my way, twinkling the sea makes it all clean. There's a chance for me to go back now that I have some direction. Nice to be back at home where there's love and affection. Just make eyes when I touch the lights to slow.
Feel free to give it a tip,
And
y'all.
enough time, ooh, in my life, time be my friend. And let me start again. My world's drawn to yes, nowhere I'm going. I have had my mind spun on new things. Watch it grow, and all the uplifting God. Don't wait to know that we should be complete. That we see each other. Should we try to stand? Should we run? Just to let me and this world might be so it's real, it's so real, it's
that's how you feeling? Go on and finish the song, sister. Go on and finish it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a lady who is doing great things in the city of Dallas. She opened the very first transitional home for black trans women. Y'all give it up for my sister, Pocahontas Umar. God damn it. Shit. Poker. Remember when we was little girls and we used to chase hands against each other, bitch? I used to get you, bitch. I used to get you, bitch. You ain't had that high kick like I had, bitch. What's up? Let's see if she's ready. Hold on real quickly, guys. So we can keep this woman swiftly and expeditiously. This next lady coming to the stage is a true Dallas legend and icon. You've seen her perform for many years, and she's still here with us, still entertaining us the same as she was years ago. And I want y'all to dig deep in your pockets and in your hearts and give it up for the legendary, my auntie, Miss Jody Malone.